Five, four, three, two, one.
Hey Tyler, I'm interviewing mechanical engineer college graduates that are now in the petroleum industry and would like to ask you a few questions about your experience.
I love the answer.
Alright, so let's get started. What would you say that your main purpose and goal in life is?
My main purpose and goal in life is to truly live life, and what I appreciate most about it is time. We can lose it, we can never make it. So I always want to make the most of the time that I have. And that is my purpose.
Well, that sounds like a very good purpose in life. I agree. Why did you choose petroleum engineering?
I chose petroleum engineering because petroleum engineering is the basis of what all products of the day are on, whether it be plastic, silicone, your computer chips, your plastic cups, your aluminum bottles. It all has something to do with petroleum. And even tomorrow's future, which is solar, wind powered, anything that is renewable, they're all have to be built on petroleum. Petroleum is the basis of what all future energy will be founded on.
Wow, that's really interesting. I actually didn't know that. Did you participate in any kind of internship?
I did. I did an internship with BP, and with BP, I learned how to read charts and graphs geographically, anyways, on how mineral deposits are made, especially with oil, gas, and what's the other one? I forget.
Well, that's okay.
It's alright.
We can move on from that question. Did you I already asked you that one, I'm sorry. Can you describe for me the most challenging part of your profession?
The most challenging part of my profession is the travel. The reason why the travel is such a challenging part is because you have to spend time away from family. And if you have family, depending on your values, it's something that I hold dear to myself, especially since I have kids now. So when I'm spending time in Alaska, my home is here in Florida, because I'm over there trying to find oil, or I'm over in the West Coast, in Idaho trying to find natural gas, or I'm in Saudi Arabia working on the Chevron trying to find more oil deposits in order to make the company more money, but it's taken away from my time, away from something I really care about. And that's probably one of the most challenging parts about being a petroleum engineer is the travel in itself, because location does not change on fixed deposits. The deposits are there in the ground. We have to find them. So if we do find them, we have to travel to that area in order to extract those materials.
That does sound like a very difficult part of your job. I would not want to spend that much time away from my family. So, can I ask, how did you fund your degree?
I funded my degree through, hard work. I worked 60 hours a week in order to pay for my schooling, and I'm fortunate enough to have been able to be in a position in order to pay for my own schooling. So not everybody is able to do that. A lot of people take out FAFSA funds, which I don't completely agree with, but we all have the same end goal. And I am thankful that I had jobs where I could pay for my own school.
Jobs? Did you work multiple jobs?
Yes, I did windows Monday through Friday. I was a subcontractor. And on the weekends, I did just various amounts of work for other people. Pick up side jobs and everything. And I've done a lot of different varieties of work. But what the jobs actually are doesn't really matter. It was my willingness to see what my life could be and what the end goal was. So the short term, working all this much and trying to do school would be overwhelming for some people. But I always had my eye on what could be if I stuck to it.
Wow, your story is very inspiring.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. What steps did you take to successfully complete your degree?
To successfully complete my degree, a lot of times before I take a class online or in person, I will actually take that class on Harvard EDX or MIT OpenCourseWare or even Lynda or Udemy. And these websites are really good because you can learn about the whole entire subject, and once you get a good grasp on it, then you take the class. And once you take the class, then it's like smooth sailing from there, because when you're taking it from an accredited university, you have to pay for it. And if you fail, it's also on your GPA reflects throughout your whole entire college career. So I would take them on Harvard EDX, MIT OpenCourseWare, and various open source education platforms. And so I learned a subject and take the class in college, get a credit for it, which is very helpful because now I don't have to spend the extra money. And when I do take the class, I have a good basis to build off of. I'm not going into it not knowing anything, thinking I'm over my head.
Wow, that's very interesting. That's a good way to go about it. Can I ask you one final question?
You can, since you asked nicely.
So as you were describing how you successfully completed your degree, how did you manage your time working 60 hours a week?
No, it's stressful. It definitely is, and it will get to you, but at the end of the day, it's all about having your eyes on a goal, whatever that goal may be. My goal, I'm probably the first person in my family that's going to graduate from college. So that's my goal. That's my personal one. But anybody else could have any kind of personal goal, whether it be financial or just wanting a better education. So that's really what pushed me forward, is being the first person in my family to graduate college. And I'm forever grateful for that experience.
Well, Tyler, thank you so much for sharing your story today. And I'm really glad that we had this time together.
I had a great time.
All right, so this concludes our interview on November 14th, 2035.
Woohoo. All right. It was great talking to you.
Nice talking to you as well.
All right. Bye-bye.